So, Gary, right? As a man that's been married for 15 years.
There we go.
You haven't been getting some head, right? And you had to stop it and be like, what's going on with you? How was your day? Because this is clearly not what you want to do.
How am I supposed to answer this?
No, because here's my thing. I did the girly shit. I closed my legs.
wait, what?
Well, let me get it up. Because clearly it was like, fam, what do you do? Did you eat today? Do you even want to be here? You supposed to be LeBron. You supposed to be my LeBron. Bro, what's LeBron's excuse for scoring 10 points a game?
I feel like while she was getting ready, like, I guess he's Mr. FML.
Nah, bro, but sometimes people get lazy. You know how you've been together for a long time and girls get lazy. Guys get lazy too. Yeah, niggas don't shave or niggas just, don't keep up with the upkeep. What are some things you don't want to change with your sex life when you get in a relationship?
Things that don't want to change. Well, this is how I know, like, we've really been together for a while. Is like when she started getting into positions without me telling her what to do.
Oh, shit. All right. This has been at 3.5. He's going to want to phone me, right?
And he just be like, damn.
I've been doing the same moves for
years.
5 years. What kind is it? 15 years. 15 years.
And the best thing is that the shit that be really hilarious is the fact that when y'all done, it's like you got a nice cup of juice right there. So let me get some. It's my juice.
My thing is more so like, fam, I didn't even touch you yet. How you moaning?
Oh, that only happens when you just starting to know them.
Fam, all I did was grab your shirt. I'm unhooking the bra. It did not escalate.
Yo, relax. I paid for dinner already. Relax. I paid for dinner.
You are safe here. You're going to get a ride home. You don't have to put on the show. It's okay. We can just enjoy this. Welcome to another episode of
These Are the Aesthetics.
I go by the name of Cheech, a.k.a. Young Exec, a.k.a. I'm tired, but I'm still here, a.k.a. if you're not paying these bills, man, your opinion don't really matter, man, at the end of the day, because I'm at that point right now.
I hear you, man. I go by the name of Gary, a.k.a. In Gary We Trust, a.k.a. Faithful Black Man, a.k.a. I don't know what you trying to prove. a.k.a. Black Business Supporter, man. We back here with another week.
How do you describe being faithful? Because this is my thing. Yeah, you are a faithful man. But girls can say, well, if you buy another bitch food, that's cheating. What do you No, they say that.
You know the funny thing is, like, this is how I say being faithful.
You open the door for another bitch, that's cheating. Like,
not saying that, like, I don't go near anywhere, like, where there's women. I'm not saying that, even though y'all niggas love to claim that shit. But this is how I know I'm faithful.
But you don't leave the house.
That too.
Okay.
I'm joking.
Oh, shit. The male lady, the male person today is a lady. Oh, shit. The Amazon driver is a woman. Ah! She's gonna kill me.
I really hate y'all, dog. But, like, listen, everybody. To America that's watching, trust me, man. Being faithful is not an issue. Monogamy does not get talked about enough. Trust me. Being monogamous saves you a lot of time and money. Especially, this is the best time to be monogamous because you see all these rappers getting killed over pussy.
That's true.
So it's the best time to be monogamous.
That's true.
It was always a good time. Ha y'all try to catch me. Ha
It's always a good time.
It's always a good time.
Man, how you feeling today, man? How you feeling? How's your mental health? How's the job treating you? How's your wife treating you? How's the family?
I'm good, man. Hasn't been just the two of us in a little bit, so like the venue looks kind of weird at the moment.
It
but
feels smaller in here,
right? But the thing is, it's been hot. I'm always fucking hot, bro.
That's true.
I'm just tired of this Florida heat. I'm just looking for some leaves to fall, some freaking wind to hit, like some breeze, anything. It's just too freaking hot. That's just really been how I've been feeling.
I think you fucking up right now. You giving your girl ideas right now. Oh, you hot? Okay, Alaska it is for our next vacation.
No black woman want to go to Alaska. Let's put that out there.
Oh man, but over here, man, it's been cool, man. It's been cool. I'm working. I'm managing, surviving. It's cool,
Staying
man.
alive. Staying alive.
That's it. That's all you can do, man. These bills got to get paid no matter how you feel. Niggas can't even afford to get sick. I heard there was.
I thought about that the other day. Actually,
Phil, think about it. They said there was a second wave of Rona. You don't hear no peep about it because niggas got to be at work now. The government checks stopped coming through. You feel me? And we're gonna get into it next, but you feel me? Fraud is down at a high level, so it's like niggas gotta show up to work.
Yeah, what I like about like today's society is like you can easily tell who's a law-abiding citizen, who's a criminal. There's like no in between anymore.
Okay. How do you determine who's a criminal? What are some of the characteristics of a criminal?
So actually, very easy. You got an AP watch, and we live in the same neighborhood. very, very easy.
Hey, so you got a Cardi bus down, bitch. We work at the same job.
Make it make sense.
You got a Ferrari outside. We at McDonald's. Like, sir, what do you do?
Sir, every time I go in your store, you're always on vacation all year round. Is your last name Rockefeller? Like,
oh man, this nigga Gary like some pocket. Oh man,
well, it's hard to. It's not even considered pocket watching. Just every picture you post.
Yeah, you're right. One thing about these niggas, when they get that little watch, boy,
all you see is these pictures and Meek Mill blasting every freaking IG story.
That's true. And they put at the bottom for motivational purposes only. Like,
Of course.
he didn't earn this money.
You took it.
Oh man.
Well, actually, staying in line with pocket watching.
Yes, sir.
Sir Joe.
Oh yeah, Joe, snitch ass nigga, hate man nigga. You know what I mean?
Joe Biden signs a bill aimed at PPP loan frauds. So apparently, for like the next 10 years, they're gonna be looking deeply into everybody who got a PPP loan and saying they didn't have a business. So what's your reaction to that?
Even the people in the government benefited from that. I mean, a lot of companies, big companies, even benefited from that. It's just some people paid it back, some people didn't. And some people created, I mean, obviously false narratives and whatnot. But you got to understand, America was birthed on taking advantage of the less fortunate. You get what I'm saying? Like, just taking what's not yours and just scamming. You feel me? A nigga came here on a boat and said, we discovered here. When there was people living here, there's tents and there's houses, like, fam. So
I can walk into a strip club and say, oh, all this is mine.
No, I think everybody got some dirt. I feel like the law is only legal it's as legal as the loopholes you find and make it legal. You get what I'm saying? Because I found out Trump did some shit. He buried his ex-wife on one of his properties, and it's considered a cemetery. So he got all type of
no
taxes. The land can't be sold because technically it's kind of private, but it belongs to somebody. Like, I think the rich, when they find a loophole, they milk that shit, and you don't know about it. But soon as the poor people and the middle class people find a loophole, and it's like, oh, let's dive in. Let's use all resources on finding who these scammers are. How about you put all those resources onto helping people? You feel me?
Right, so you think you're talking about rich people. So I'm gonna talk about niggas.
Yeah.
It's really easy to tell when a nigga got a PPP loan. You've been in Bahamas for 2 months.
This nigga Gary. Recruit this man.
All I'm gonna say is, if I can see you, the police can see you.
Nigga Gary said, you been on sick leave for 4 months?
Oh, they quan out again, Gary, so you gotta take his shift.
Oh my God.
I didn't know you still worked here.
Gary's, I'm about to call FBI my goddamn self, because I need a fucking break.
All I'm saying is like, to everyone.
You are a funny nigga, bro. You don't know what niggas be doing at home by themselves until you pick at their brain.
All I'm saying is, bro, like, trust me, when I was interning, I'm like, damn, bro, I don't know if I can do this work life, dog. Because like interning was cool. I stay at home, I type my little articles, stay at the crib, I get my little check, cool. But then I realized there's some people that do exactly what I do, but illegally, when they're on a computer all day and continue the rest of their life. And bro, like, I always said to myself, is like, bro, when you have like having like a 9 to 5 it just like it makes you think at life completely different. I look at people completely different now. Like you literally, if you ask me, bro, waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning would be like, I'll be like, fuck no. What? I'm not doing that to work out. I'm not doing that to freaking eat or walk anything.
On vacation, none of that.
On vacation, but bro, like, but these PPP loan people, bro, it's like it's I look at it as like I won't wish jail on nobody, but I'm just saying is like, bro, if you don't know how to spell entrepreneur, but you have a PPP loan, how make it make sense?
That's true. I feel you. The way I feel about it is, young niggas, get your money. I mean, shit. When they shut the country down, they didn't give a fuck about a lot of people, and a lot of people, you know, were fighting to survive. And all you did was like, oh, don't pay rent for 6 months. We got you. And then some places where I was living, for example, they backed all that shit up. Oh, you still got to pay this. We didn't enforce it. The law told us we didn't have to kick you out, but you still got to pay for this shit. So I don't know. I just feel like sometimes when you feel like nobody give a fuck, you got to do what you got to do. I'm not encouraging crimes. What I am saying is, I'm not gonna judge you on how you get your money.
But Cheech, let me just tell you something. Like you said, there's some people who like landlords that say, oh, we're not charging you rent for these amount of months. But out of nowhere, they tell you, oh, now here's like you have to pay the money now. Now, white people, you know what they're gonna do? They're not gonna spend the money. They're gonna keep it in a little account and let it build up. But black people, they're like, you know what? I always did want that Amiri hoodie.
Nah, I feel you.
You said, your landlord will see you dripped out with the new Louis, new J's, you got new earrings.
New whip.
New bitch.
I mean, yeah, no, I feel you. But yeah, I think my stance is, get your money. Just don't get caught. I guess that's my only thing is be careful.
And if you're doing crime, do it by yourself.
That's true. Don't snitch. Cause I was on YouTube and I was looking at some of the first 48 scenes, like some of the greatest scenes, and you could tell when a nigga about to snitch when they get caught. Cause as soon as a nigga on first 48 said, you know what, it's a little hot in here. Can you lower the AC? That's number one. Or when they say, you know what, I'm hungry, man. Ain't there a McDonald's around here somewhere? You know the nigga about to tell, right?
Fam, if you see any meal with a drink, oh, he's snitching. He's
He's
singing in there.
Listen, when a nigga asks for a cigarette, it's a wrap. You got a cigarette? I'm like, oh, this dirty motherfucker.
He's smoking it like he should.
Bruh. Or, this is the last one. When the nigga get more comfortable than the cop asking him the question. Nigga got his feet on the couch, on the chair, on the desk of the officer. Like, fam, you done told my social security, bro. Like, what are we doing?
There's two types of niggas in interrogation room. There's a nigga that's eating everything, just snitching. And there's a nigga like freaking Weebay off the wire, eating everything and say, yeah, I ain't saying shit. So just give me the time.
Yeah, that shit.
There's only two different niggas.
That's funny, bro.
But me, I'm snitching, so don't do a crime with me, because I'm not going to do the crime.
Nigga Gary, bro. All right, our next topic. I kind of saw a glimpse of that. To me, it was lighthearted,
we
but
have to see what it was.
Well, no, I know. I'm gonna let you roll it out. I'm saying I saw a glimpse of it, so you more familiar with it. So just roll it out. I just saw everybody's reactions. I'm like, oh, okay. That escalated quickly.
So basically, The Rock and Kevin Hart, they're I believe they're doing a rollout for like a new movie they're in. I believe it's The Secret Life of Pets.
Yeah, I think the second one. Yeah.
All right, so they're doing their promo run, and then there's the interviewer now. He's asking them a bunch of like odd questions about pets, and one of the questions ends up being like, "Oh, if you had to be a pet to any celebrity, who would it be?" And I'm like, first of all, that's already a wild question because I don't want to be a pet to nobody.
Yeah, that was a little racy question, but I ain't gonna talk. We ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about it.
So literally, the second the interviewer asks the question, not even a millisecond goes by. The Rock says, "Oh, I'll definitely Meg the Stallion."
I can see why. I don't think any men in here would not. I want to be a horse. All right.
So and what makes it more funny is that Kevin Hart is busted out laughing because it's like that's what I love about Kevin Hart. Like Kevin Hart gives off like raw emotion if he can't hold it in.
He's just politically correct right after.
But when he speaks, he's gonna be politically correct. But when his laugh, he can't control. He's like what the fuck?
Or his face.
So like, and then The Rock, what makes it more funny is I don't even ask why, but Meg the Stallion for sure.
We don't have to talk about
it. We don't have to talk about it. It was Meg the Stallion.
Kevin Hart was like, but that's not what you told me back then.
And what makes it more crazy is that The Rock is married. He could have said his wife.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So now
it goes to show niggas pay attention. Niggas is always looking and see to the market and see what's out there. They might not be on the street, But niggas is looking through the curtains like, oh, okay, I see what
should.
they doing. I mean, I see you.
So obviously, like everyone's laughing, making jokes, but obviously there's gonna be one hating ass nigga in the mix.
Of course.
I'm bullshit, of course, but of course it was Party, which is Meg the Stallion's boyfriend. I thought they broke up, by the way. I didn't know they were still together. So apparently, Party, he gets a glimpse of this, and then he takes to Twitter, as all emotional niggas do. So freaking, he goes on Twitter and
Twitter fingers activated.
He goes on Twitter and then tweets to Rock. First of all, don't worry about my girl. You need to worry about your wife. Make sure she puts seasoning in her food and all that shit. Yeah. Literally goes off the rail completely. And then niggas was like, whoa, because it's very clear, bro. First of all, The Rock is married. He's an entertainer.
And it was lighthearted. It was a joke.
It was lighthearted.
But it's a compliment. It's a compliment, too.
I just think is that, my opinion, he kind of took it a little bit too far because fam was like, it's The Rock. He's the most politically correct person. That was the only time we've ever really seen The Rock kind of come slightly out of character. Mm-hmm. What was your take on it?
Shit, you was nice. I said that nigga insecure. He insecure, bro. Because like I said, what does before you even get with the girl, you gotta understand what the girl does. Her what she does for work, who she is in life, her social circle, her network, all that. Like Meg, there's not a song that goes by where she doesn't talk about sex. She doesn't talk about getting money. She doesn't talk about like a nigga paying for it, like her not fucking with broke niggas, this and that. So it's like your girl is a sex symbol. Like even if nobody around you say, nigga, your homeboy might want to fuck Meg.
Of course.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like your girl is a walking embodiment of sexuality, and she looks good. So I would have just took it as a compliment, like, all right, cool. Like one of the most richest and the most well-known niggas in the world know who my girl is. You feel me? Jay-Z knows the same thing. Jay-Z know niggas love Beyonce, want to see Beyonce. When she drops something, niggas are objectifying her. But as a nigga that's secured and you know that she's coming home to you every night, you're supposed to take that to the chin and be like, yo, okay, I know I got a bad bitch. That's what a bad bitch come with.
So here's the thing now. What makes it even worse is that, so Meg the Stallion saw the reaction to The Rock of what he said about her, and he's like, that she was literally like fangirling over this nigga, like, oh, that's such an honor. He's cool. He's Mr. WWE. I'm from Houston. I used to always watch him wrestle. And fam, it's like you see how your man literally went left talking shit about the nigga, but you literally on the other side of the fence. How I took it as, obviously they're not on the same page. If you want my opinion from a nigga that's been in a relationship for 5 years, fam, that their relationship is never gonna be the same ever again. Because obviously, insecurity came out. You saw a nigga freaking talking about how he wants to be a pet to your girl. A nigga that's possibly bigger than you, has more money than you, more famous than you, has more clout than you. Mm-hmm. It's literally saying he's degrading himself to be your girl's pet. Bro, the next time, if Meg the Stallion asks you to hold the door, put your jacket on the wet floor so she don't have to step in it, make her an omelet, you got to do all that shit.
True. I mean, I don't think their relationship is going to really take a hit or toll. But she's going to look at you like different. I don't think she's going to be comfortable now to take you to, because she's managed by Rock Nation. Mm-hmm. I don't think she's going to be comfortable enough to bring you to like a Rock Nation brunch now. Because like there might be billionaires around, like people might want to meet me. If that's how you act with The Rock, how you gonna rock with the owner of a label? You feel me? Or when you're in a room with niggas that are more successful than you, like how you gonna move? As a nigga, you're supposed to have a certain like suave attitude and unbothered, thing about you, like the Omarion shit, pretty much. Like you can't let little shit like that affect you, because at the end of the day, that's your girl. She coming back home to you. She picked you. You feel me? It's just you don't have to be that. Even if you were insecure, that's a conversation that's a joke you could have made with him when you see him. Or even if you was that type of nigga, run down on that nigga when you see him. Like you going to the internet with that shit, it's just
mad
it's
weird because even though I understand you're not as famous as Meg the Stallion, but even in your own right, I'm pretty sure he considers himself a sex symbol, because you go on his Instagram, almost every picture he's showing off his body.
True.
So it's like, fam, you gotta like, you should know where this comes from. I'm pretty sure you probably checked Meg before, like, oh, bro, she's like, obviously these freaking girls are gonna go crazy over me. I got abs and I got feminist tatted on me.
True. But your girl is on every club, every tour, twerking, every music video. She's doing some sexy shit, kissing other girls. You feel me? Like that that's the energy she's putting out. You feel me?
And that was light. Can you imagine if he had one of them parties and he sees another billionaire freaking try to talk to Meg and say, because billionaires, they flirt different.
Oh, 1,000%.
They gonna say some shit like, hey, Meg, so when you gonna party with me?
When you gonna come to my yacht? I'm
going
to Italy next week. You should come by. Let's go.
We should. Party, can you do that?
Exactly.
Not calling him broke, but just
yeah. Now he got a little change. He's an artist in his own right, but oh man, what do we got next?
Oh, so the next topic is this one it's not really the biggest news, but I think it was a good combo to have here because that's something that we definitely have gone through, not to this big as a extent, but it's something we can definitely relate to. So basically, news came out that Drink Champs had an episode put out for only 48 minutes. There's some clips and like a video posted on YouTube on some pages, and they were like, "Oh shit, Dave Chapelle was on Drink Champs." Was this an old episode, an old interview? We want to know, but it turns out it was a new interview, but only 48 minutes came out, and then it freaking went down again. So more news comes out that the actual episode was over 2 hours long. It wasn't even supposed to be a Dave Chapelle episode. It was going to be a hold on a second. I think it's going to be a Black Star interview originally. So obviously everyone's like, yo, what the fuck? First of all, why is this episode so short when you have Dave fucking Chappelle? And second, why was there you took down a 2 hour freaking episode? So Noriega calls the Rory and Mal podcast and explains it and says that pretty much that Dave Chapelle at the time it was recorded, I think it was like recorded around like May or like basically around the same time the shooting happened of like all the kids in the elementary school. So Dave Chapelle wanted to basically be respectable and not put out any content of the time of like that, so everyone can just process what the fuck is happening. Because Dave Chappelle is not dumb. He's like, yo, fam, this like a massacre just happened. I'm a freaking damn near a pop star, rock star, freaking comedian. Anything I put out to the internet is gonna freaking overshadow anything.
That's true.
Which makes sense. So the reason why I brought up this topic is because it's something we can relate to when it comes to having a special guest on the show, and they require to no one ever asks us to hold an episode to put it out because we're on like a schedule. But like we've had some guests that say that, oh, can you mind taking out that little part, taking out this little part?
Changing the title,
changing the freaking the thumbnail, and there's even been times where like me and Cheech have disagreed on like taking certain parts of the show out so I don't get fucking canceled.
Vice versa. I be wilding out.
So pretty much like what's your take on everything? What's your take?
I just feel like if you're doing a promo run, what you selling or what you promoting has to be cohesive with the type of show you want to go to or the platform you want to go to. It could be a streaming service. It could be a show on TV. It could be a podcast. But you just kind of have to go where you feel like the audience would understand you better, and it goes with what you're talking about. Like if you talking shit, you go on Drink Champs, they're smoking, drinking, vibing, anything could come out. You kind of have to be knowledgeable of that because like they can only put out what you say. You feel me? Like nobody's gonna force you to say something, and nigga, you grown. Nobody's gonna push you and coerce you into saying some bullshit. So I feel like what niggas do is like niggas just, oh, okay, what are the hottest things happening right now? Where can I go that has an audience so I could just, talk my shit? And it shouldn't be like that. You have a beauty product, go on shows that promote beauty or shows that represent the audience that you trying to aim for. It's just what I feel like it is. It's just niggas be brand,
brand awareness, too much brand awareness.
Brand awareness. So niggas be sensitive about their shit, but it's like you putting yourself in a position where you could be viewed a certain way. You feel me? Right. So it's like if we reach out to you to come on the pod, it's based on what you've seen so far. Because the first thing I do is if you say you never heard of us or you never seen an episode, I send you a few episodes. And I sent you the serious shit we do, the goofy shit we do. I send you a little mixed pack so you can kind of get a feel of what we do, so you don't feel like you're walking in blindsided. You being blindsided. So I think people got to do their research. Because it's like shit like that happens when you're not well versed into what you want to do.
Yeah, like I remember even like when we first started the pod, we used to take the liberty of sending people the episode before it came out, but that alone put too much pressure on me because they would freaking text me a Saturday morning. Oh, this part need to come out, that part need to come out. But like, fam,
The episode is out.
the episode is out. So like, yeah, and there's, believe it or not, this is even though we're on a lot smaller platform, we've had people on the show who are linked to important like organizations and people and other higher people.
Their jobs be on the line. So
Their jobs be on the line. So I get it, but of course, like 9 times out of 10, a lot of people would have said "fuck you," but it's freaking Dave Chapelle at the end of the day.
True.
And of course, you always want Dave Chapelle to come back on your platform.
Exactly. I feel like that glitch should never happen. Like if you scraping the whole episode, scrap the whole episode. You can't just, hey, I'm gonna salvage this little, because niggas be chasing moments too. I'm not gonna say that's what they were trying to do, because they're big enough where they don't have to chase that, and they've been on a run. Shout out to Drink Champs, but it was more so like, how often do you have Dave Chapelle on your show? So I can understand if they were trying to save, some poignant shit that he said that could have been for like 20 minutes. Because, that nigga get deep. He's funny, but he talk about real life shit. So you can resonate with it. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that should have been like a Patreon exclusive, if anything.
Possibly. But niggas are going to rip that shit and put it on YouTube.
True. But yeah, I think that was, a mistake on their end, on both of their ends.
Yeah, of course. We understand that a lot of shit has to come out at times, but context is everything, especially to the audience, because we know the conversation, but the audience doesn't.
1,000%. And you could have a view on something that, when it just happened 3 months ago, that you don't have now. Because, let's say that shit dropped back in June or July or whenever it was, you could have felt this way about a situation. And now, enough people talk to you, you've done your research. Now we almost, you feel me, in October, you might be like, you know what, I see it different now. I don't like the way I was represented because it made me look like I was uninformed and I didn't do my research. So that could be a major part of it as well. So
and niggas forget payrolls exist.
Yeah, 1,000%. Yeah. Well, let's switch gears, man. Let's get into our fire cap segment.
Yes.
Again, that's when we dive into the fashion topics, what's coming out, what we like, what we've been rocking with, what we dislike. It could be. We could talk about a fucking article, or we could talk about a piece of clothing. So
exactly.
And everything else in between.
Of course. So something that actually I thought about, because we all know Nike and Jordan, they've been selling us the same shit for years. We being 100% honest. They've been giving us the same colorways, just different color palettes. Oh, the red is usually here, but this time we're gonna put it on the back of the shoe and put the white on the front or the bottom. It's like they've been selling us the same shit. All the shoes that Michael Jordan wore, they've been literally selling to us our whole lives, just in different variations.
True.
So
it's a gift and a curse.
It's a gift and a curse, because there's sometimes some people look at it as like, oh, I didn't get them when they came out back in 2012, but they coming out in freaking 2019, so let me just cop it this time.
True.
So and there's still people to this day who own sneakers from back then. They didn't even get a chance to wear them yet.
True.
So, and the real question is like, so we have a couple sneakers coming out. Like you have the Neapolitan Dark Mocha 3s. That's basically the Mocha 3 with just a little bit of pink in it with a sail midsole.
That shit look hard.
It's cool. It's a nice little it's a women's exclusive. Like it's cool. It's not for me because I guess I'm saying because I already have the mochas. So I'm sorry to flex, but let me get to my point. You have the navy blue Air Jordan 4s.
Let Travis Scott wear that bitch. This is hard, G. This is the hardest shit I've seen, dog. Bro!
I have the real ones, and Travis Scott did wear the real ones. And actually, no, fuck you and everyone else, because I actually bought the Mocha 3 when it was going for only $100.
Listen, I didn't say
no, I'm not done yet. The Mocha 3 went for literally $100 because it came out the same week after the Concorde. No one cared about the Mocha 3 until Travis Scott wore it. I bought that shit that week.
But you proving my point.
But I bought that shit before Travis wore it.
Okay, still, but Travis will wear some ugly ass ducks. She gonna get, jeez, this shit is horrible. I'm like, Gary, if we were in 2010, nobody would give a fuck about this shoe.
Yeah, it's called evolving, motherfucker.
Alright, whatever.
So there's other shoes coming out, like the navy blue Air Jordan 4 Cement, which is pretty much the white Cement 4 with just instead of the gray, it's gonna be blue, but it's gonna be the same gray speckles on. It's the same fucking shoe, just in navy blue. And lastly, there's gonna be the Chicago ones is coming out again.
That's the one I'm excited for.
Which is the remastered Chicago one, which is pretty much It's literally looks like exactly like a Chicago one. It just has like an aged midsole cracking, like the shoe like just came out of 1985, pretty much.
Okay.
So the question I'm asking you, how do you feel about the remix? Do you like the remakes, or you rather just let them keep releasing the exact same shit that they've been giving to us?
I feel like they're trying to do something different. I think it lacks originality because it's like you have a whole design team, and if they keep telling, like, I pay you niggas, y'all on salary making 6 figures, and you telling me like, oh, just put a little yellow in here, put some cracks. Like, this is, y'all went to fashion school, y'all went to design school just to come tell me,
I
like,
got a degree.
Yeah, like, oh, put a little splatter here on the same shoe, and it's gonna be the big draw to people to buy. You feel me? But I do feel like you can't beat that nostalgia, like that nostalgic feeling of getting something you never gotten.
Yeah.
Like, I get teased. Y'all niggas was on my ass when the Bread Force came out, and I was wearing them shits every fucking day. That's a shoe that when it came out, I couldn't get it. I couldn't afford it. And then when I finally could buy it, I regret not buying too, because like I said, that used to be such a shoe that people used to stunt with, that I'm like, you know what? When I get this shoe, I'ma fucking wear it till the sole fall off. So I do get that, you know, but at this point, bro, it's been years. Jordan has retired in years, and it's not like I don't feel the Jordan effect is dimming a little bit, but it's like Jordan is not in the news. He's not in media. If Jordan was part of ESPN or he was doing podcasts, like, the new generation would resonate with him more. But Jordan is like a billionaire. He's out of sight, out of mind. The nigga own restaurants. You feel me? Like, he's playing golf somewhere. He's on a yacht somewhere. Like, we can't. I don't think the new generation, like, our generation, missed the fact that we didn't get to see him play live or in person.
Yeah.
This generation coming in, all they know is John Morant. You feel me? All they know is Zion. You feel me? Like, yeah, we got to deal with Jumpman, but they don't know the affiliation of Jumpman Jordan with Nike. He
won his first ring in these, but they just don't.
You feel me? Like, they don't really. I think the new generation don't care so much about the history, because you feel me. We see that designer is having a bigger impact now than a lot of the J's that are dropping, and it's hard as fuck to get sneakers nowadays. Like, the app is ineffective, and then resale is through the roof. The economy is bad, so there's so many factors that play into getting a sneaker that you're just gonna be like, yo, fuck it, I can't get it. Cool. If I get lucky, cool. That's where I'm at. If I get lucky, cool. If I don't,
I'm still sleeping well at night.
I'm still sleeping well at night, and I could just, I don't know, go on a date or something with that 170 I was gonna give y'all niggas.
I hear that. Well, my take on it is that I'm not against the remakes, because literally the only reason why I brought up the question is because I remember, like, a couple of years ago, my mom went through, like, my collection, and she says, "You got another one of these again?" In the same, you have these already.
She don't get it.
and that's what makes us look stupid, because we be like, "Oh, you just don't get it." Meanwhile, to the average eye, it's the same fucking shoe.
These are cool grays. These are Bread Force. I know it's when it's gray, when it's black and red, but it's two different shoes.
Let me tell you the exact day, bro. Remember when the bread toe ones came out?
Oh my god, I can see that.
Bro, my mom brought me to get that shoe, and I'm wearing my bread ones.
Yeah.
So we literally waiting in line, and then she gets to the front, and then she's like, "Gary, you have these already." She smashed into the store like we waited an hour just for us to buy a shoe.
You gotta
we have
be the
already.
nigga like, Mom.
They're not the same.
Look where the red is at.
Exactly.
The
red is on the toe. It's just on the toe.
Oh, we gonna sound nuts to her kid.
Exactly. So, and just like freaking like the name, like what pissed me off this week is that I heard the freaking Thunder 4s are coming out again.
Yeah.
The Thunder 4s are coming out again. And then freaking, I'm like, bro, I still have my pair from 2012 still wearable.
That's a Reese staple, boy. Reese used to love that little shoe.
Now, he used to love the freaking, the Thunder 14s, I think, right?
He had those two. Well, Reese, shout out to Reese. Reese is in here, too. Reese, let me see. He loved those.
He loved the forest green 14s. That's what it was.
Yeah.
He loved the forest. Bro,
Varsity.
No. Them chips was not varsity. Them chips was JV. The many times he wore it.
Oh, and the True Blue threes. Woo!
Oh my god, that's like that, bro. They released the True Blue 3 literally like 4 times in like 5 years.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
You should. But yeah, that's our little topic. Just what do y'all think about like the same sneakers coming out again?
I
Like,
think
do you
it's
care? See, and it works in our favor sometimes because say if like you missed out on the Bread 4, but next you get the Red Thunder 4.
Yeah.
It works out sometimes.
I missed out on getting those. Those are clean.
Exactly. See, I like to have these conversations because y'all, I know like Cheese loves to come off as like the Mr. Horny man, but he's a sneaker nerd as well. Just let y'all know. Because he tried to act cool over there. He's a sneaker nerd.
Mr. Horny man.
Shabba. Mr. Horny.
Oh, man. All right. Let's get into a topic that I called subliminal disses, right? Mm-hmm. Subliminal disses is shit like that men and women do to kind of like at each other without really adding each other, right? Mm-hmm. So, one that niggas say all the time is like, "Oh, nah, you the rich one." Like, what does that mean? Oh, I've been around women, and they'll say, "Oh my God, he got you a Michael Kors watch. I love that for you." You can tell they're dissing each other, but they're not adding each other directly. So I wrote a couple down, so I like that for you. Or when the bitches go, "Must be nice." Or when somebody says goals, it's hate. I don't care. You want what I got. It's hate. You subliminally like hating what I got.
Oh, bro, like, me tell you, there's even, and those little subliminal disses, that happens to sneakerheads, too. You know how they do it?
Yeah.
Say if, like, I buy a new shoe, right, I show it to my homies, they be like, "Oh, that's a Gary shoe." What the fuck does that mean? Just say it's a nice shoe. That's a Gary shoe.
I mean, it looks like you.
But the thing is, like, you know what makes it a diss? You wouldn't wear it. That's what makes it a diss. Oh, that's a Gary shoe.
Oh, man. Oh, here go Gary. I mean... It looks like vintage, but you got it from Backside.
No. That is. Let's stop the fucking footage. That is not me. That's cheats right there.
Oh my god.
It say 2019, but it got a lot of holes in it. I need to have it.
Wait, I got a few more. Try to get like you. Try to get like you, baby.
You don't want to be nothing like you, bro. Stop it.
Oh my god. You got all the money, or you got all the hoes. That's like a subliminal, bro. Like, no. Fam, how you know? My life could be, I could be crying when I get home every night. You don't know that. I got a nice little outfit in the club. Try to get like you. Maxed out on all my credit cards, but you try to get like me. How?
Oh, well, you know what's a common term, especially here in South Florida? Yeah. I take it as a subliminal diss. When they say, boss man, what's up? Boss man. Fam, I'm not your boss. I don't have any employees.
Ooh, here's the one that I love when the women use, right? So the women will see some fly shit a nigga done for another girl. Mm-hmm. They'll be like, "Lord, I've seen what you done for others." I'm like, man. Yeah, how do you feel, though? How do you feel about, like, do you feel like it's hate or do you feel like it's jealousy when somebody like subliminally is talking like that?
It's all jealousy, really, man. It's really all jealousy because you see someone like doing good, like especially if they not cool with you like that, it's usually jealousy and a little bit of hate, but I consider it as jealousy at the same time.
Okay.
Because I actually see you have like a topic right here that kind of goes one hand, like animosity, especially between men, bro.
I love that,
bro.
Perfect. Let's talk about it.
Even we just on subliminals and animosity, bro. I can tell you just off Instagram, a nigga will go from freaking all in your comments. Oh, Big G, what's up? I see you, bro. Fire emoji. Fuck, it's freaking raining. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Other than that, but like, bro, they going on your page, all comments, likes, cool. Then after a little bit, when you doing too good for yourself, it goes down to just the likes.
Yep.
And then freaking obviously you leveling up again. You don't even get a like no more, but they still watching your stories. Every story you post.
I feel that.
It's literally a pattern, bro.
For me, I just feel like niggas just be hating on. I feel like they don't feel like the accomplishments that certain people achieve looks like them. In a sense, like they feel like somebody else should be in that suit. Like for example, like a nigga could see you in like a brand new Benz. Like what the fuck that nigga do? What kind of job he got? this and that. I'm like, bro, say it's a nice car and keep it pushing. Like,
oh, that shit a rental.
that nigga a short ass nigga. How you got that tall bitch? Fam, you don't know what I do. You don't know how my talk game is. Mind your fucking business.
But by the way, you know you are the subliminal king. You subliminal diss someone every day.
Me?
Yes, you nigga.
Give me an example of me subliminally dissing you.
Not me. Even though I think I've called you before when I know like when I feel like you subliminal. I will call you ahead of time. But the thing is, how I know, bro, you not saying you subliminally diss me. You subliminally diss someone every day. Every time Cheech posts a picture when it's just a black screen when writing, this is somebody. This is somebody.
That's not true. I be feeling certain ways. I just post how I feel.
But that's how you feel about somebody. Yes,
that don't mean it's about. It could be about a situation.
Fam, this be Cheech at night like freaking Rev Run in the freaking hot tub. If a bitch cancel them, bitch, if you just want to see your son, just say that.
I don't think I'm like that. But you know what? I would take your word for it because you can't see outside of yourself, right?
But even regarding back to like animosity, like conversations that I would love to have with men, but the thing is, it'll never happen because niggas might be trying to act too cool.
True.
Because 9 times out of 10, like, you know how much I wish I want to walk up to a nigga that I know has animosity towards me and to say, hey, yo, bro, for some reason I feel like, do we have like, is there an animosity that's here?
Is there any tension? Like
any tension here? But you approaching them like that, they're going to take it as disrespect. Like, bro, it's not disrespect. It's just a question.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they always thinking like, oh, bro, you trying to fight me or something? Like, no, bro, I just want to see like every time I'm around you, the energy change.
That's true.
That's true. I be wanting to have that conversation because everyone knows I put my heart on my freaking sleeve, bro. Like, I don't hold nothing back.
Well, that's why I don't chill with niggas. I chill with women. I don't got time for that, bro. Because
women are worse.
But I don't think women hate on men. I think women hate other women.
Well, I'm gonna get to that. You know how I know how like women be freaking subliminally dissing other women, bro? Like, bitch, you haven't seen this bitch in 3 years. Oh my god,
my friend, sis. Fair. And you know, we laid down with you. We know how you truly feel about this girl. Like, you was just talking about her aborting her baby 2 days ago. Now it's your sis. Oh my god!
Oh my god, I love your hair, bitch. You hate edges. You hate her edges. Relax.
You love your natural hair. How you love her weave? I love that for you. You still with him?
Him got a name.
Oh, you got 3 kids now? Bro, women be so like, bro, it's so crazy.
She's only been posting that she was pregnant for like 2 years.
That's crazy, bro.
Keep in mind, she said she was pregnant for 2 years. It's like 9 months after baby.
Honestly, fuck niggas, bro. Like, I feel like in the last year, I done went through so many shit with niggas that I don't even want to, I don't know. I like to stay to myself now, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I think the latest thing that I went through with men, with a guy that I was cool with, that kind of changed my perspective on certain things is me and this guy is cool, right? So I'm not gonna give a time frame on when this happened because it might implicate me into some other deep shit that I'm not trying to get into, right? Mm-hmm. So me and this guy are cool. Went to his house, showed him a girl I was interested in, right? I said, yo, this is somebody I want to talk to, this and that. What do you feel like? You think she's cool? Like, you out here more than me. Like, any bad rep? Like, do you know anything about this woman? Because I like to do my research. Because I don't want to waste my time pursuing somebody if I don't know, like, that person is, like, on that type of time. Like, if you're on some thought and bopping shit, cool, do that. But I'm trying to, you feel me? If I'm on relationship mode, like, I be trying to lock some shit down. Nah, bro, you should do that, man. Try to get on a date, this and that, bro. I love that for you, this and that. Cool. Me and the chick started falling out. Me and the chick were not communicating the best. Go to the fair. Who I see pull up with the chick? Buddy.
What's up, big homie?
Wow.
What's up, boss man?
All right. Cool. But you know what it is? It's so crazy with men because it's like, if I step to this nigga about the girl, he gonna feel like, bro, we doing all this over a bitch. It's not even about the girl. It's the principle.
I'm convinced it's niggas in our era do not have principles.
If the girl don't like me, I'm gonna sleep at night. I'm gonna be fine. But if she likes you, fam, all you gotta say is, yo, Cheech, oh, you still trying to holler at that because she's on my ass, she on my dick. What you trying to do with that? Because I don't want to step, I don't want to cross the line and this and that and ruin our friendship and what we got going on. I'm gonna be like, nigga, she fuck with you, she rock with you, go ahead and handle that. You feel me? But the fact that kind of happened, I'm like, bro, that was my last straw with niggas. So now, if it's not you or my close circle, it's fuck niggas.
It's fuck niggas.
It is, bro, because like I said, a lot of fights and animosity and bullshit with men. Men go to war over pussy or money, but most, like 90% of the times, it involves women. It involves women, because like everybody want to be an alpha, everybody want to dip their legs into the same pool, and then niggas want to fight. No, bro, there's enough women, there's enough opportunities, there's enough money, there's enough everything for everybody. You feel me? It's just, again, 90% of the times, I'm tripping over the principle and the reason why you felt the need to do what you did.
Yeah, bro. I want to say, like, shout out to my homie Ant, because he told me a quote that really, when he told me, it's like it's cemented in my brain forever. Because like I told him, like, bro, like, why it's like I be hanging around certain niggas, but they act different when women coming around. But then he said, fam, niggas gonna act different when there's women around, always. That shit really.
I don't think it's every nigga.
It's not every nigga, but a nigga that you think is mad cool, but his whole aura changed when a piece of pussy come in the room. Like he never seen pussy before.
That's true. Yeah, I feel that.
And on top of that, what don't get talked about enough is you always need to watch the nigga that's trying to set you up with a bitch, because he's trying to set himself up in the process.
I never went through that. That's new.
That's a thing.
Okay, so my last question or topic is mostly, do you care about, if you're dating somebody, do you care about her past, and if so, to what extent?
Oh yeah, bro. If I'm dating a girl, I need to know your birth certificate. I need to know where you were born. You speak another language.
But I'm not talking about the shit that you could learn on a date. I'm talking about the deep, some of the
that's
deep,
what I'm talking
shit.
about. Everything. Because, I'm glad you asked me this question.
Nigga stupid.
This nigga really stupid, bro. So I'm glad you asked me this question, because I actually just watched the episode of, like, No Jumper, and it was Adam 22 and Lena the Plug having, like, getting interviewed by someone that worked there. And, bro, like, they're literally explaining about different shit that happened in their past, and they literally finding shit out on camera. I'm like, fam, you've been with this girl for years. I understand he got a past and she got a past, but it's like, how y'all gonna grow together in the future if you don't know what the past is?
But everybody got skeletons in their closet that they don't ever want to show.
Cheech, let's be honest. If your girl got a train ran on her, you want to know.
I'm playing devil's advocate, fam.
You want to know.
Of course I want to know.
You want to know.
Of course. I want to know what turns you on. But yeah,
a strap on.
I feel you.
If you like a strap on, we can't be together.
But what about the women that don't feel like, oh, damn, if I reveal this to him, he might look at me a certain way. I still love him. Like, how would you react? What's your course of action? Let's say you find out something that you don't like. Then what do you do?
You gotta respect honesty.
Now you're already like 3 years in, 4 years in, 5, 6 years in.
You gotta respect that. What I've learned...
But if you learn the truth and you don't do nothing about it, what's the point of you learning the truth? Because there's no course of action.
Well, let me tell you. Being in a relationship, when you're a woman or vice versa, if you tell your significant other something, that means like, oh, I'm ready to take the next step. Because like, I don't understand couples that be dating for 2 to 3 years. Fam, you don't know you don't know their favorite food. You don't know majority of their friends were actually friends with. Because like, if I'm hanging with a chick, I want to know all the girls you used to hang with. I think that's valid.
All the girls she used to hang with?
Like on a personal level, like, girls be having besties every other season.
That's true.
That matters.
I approve this message. Yeah, it's true.
I know some women gonna be like, "Oh, Gary, crazy. You want to know everything about a bitch."
Yeah, well, if I'm taking you serious, bitch, like, what the fuck?
You should.
I feel you. To me, I want to know to a certain extent, because I feel like it's a slippery slope. Because the more I inquire about, I feel like you're gonna start looking at me as insecure, and I feel like it takes away from what I should have done in the beginning. I should have done my due diligence and went and looked for information. Not like stalk you or just like ask around about you and like go get a fucking progress report on you or a police report or some shit like that. But bitch, if you've been to jail for breaking and entering, I would like to know. If you stopped a nigga in the past before, I would like to know. if you steal cars, if you've been arrested for battery and assault, if you hit your mom, if you don't like your dad, if you don't have a dad, I want to know these things because I feel like it all makes you who you are. And
You have a racist father. I want to know.
one.
I want to know.
If I have to jump out the window if I stay tonight, I want to know.
Bro, you know there's people that has been dating for 2 to 3 years and never met their parents, the other significant parents?
That's crazy.
Like, fam, you are meeting my mother. You gonna know, I want to know everything about you.
Yeah, just shit. You snap with that one. If you have a racist father, I want to know.
Exactly.
I was gonna make a joke, but I'm that. You gotta bleep that one.
I'm
If you, I want to know. You gotta bleep that. You gotta bleep that one.
You didn't have to say that. You can't say that, Chief.
Oh my god.
Bro, this episode been all over the fucking place, dog.
Shit, man. Damn, man. As always, we have fun making this shit for y'all, man. We have fun recording this. This is our little therapy session. That's how we link up. Part of the week, you feel me? Besides talking on the phone type shit. And listen, without this, Gary don't have any reason to come out the house.
That's a fact.
Like, I gotta pray and hope that nigga not going through depression or breakup. I don't even know nowadays. I don't know. This nigga, it's work and home. And on vacation that he never has money for, allegedly, if it's with us.
Keyshawn. I can't say that. Y'all go watch P-Valley.
Oh my god.
I can't say that. I might have to bleep that. I can't say that. We laughing at trauma, bro.
Oh man.
Yo, can we get the fuck out of here before we get canceled?
Nah, for real. Yo, keep streaming, watching, liking, commenting, sharing this content. Like, we have fun doing this for y'all. We work hard like to bring y'all a quality product. We want y'all to laugh, joke, roast each other, use this as a debate. You feel me? Watch this with y'all families. Make time to watch this with your girl to kind of get her feedback.
Watching the barbershop.
Yeah, watch it in the barbershop. Shout out to Bones. Yeah, bro.
Shout out to Marvin.
Again, I go by the name of Cheech. You could catch me outside, catch me having fun when I have the off day, which is not so often nowadays. And yeah, man, you're gonna see me, man. Talk to me. Like,
You said any AKAs?
AKA have a check for me before you approach me, man. Because a lot of y'all niggas is hitting me up about free shit. And I'm not taking my day off to come help you with free shit. For free. No.
I can co-sign that shit. I go by the name of Gary, aka Ain't Gary We Trust, aka It's Not On Me, aka We Not Splitting the Bill, and aka if I'm not leaving the house, if I'm leaving the house, I'm not cutting a check.
That message was not for me. I know who that message was for sure.
You trying to create a narrative. Not gonna work. I'm a happy man.
I'm gonna post that one in the clips.
No. So I'm gonna get Cheech that. So when Cheech in the house, when me and you go out, it's just me and you.
Oh, bring these little. All right, man. We out of here, man. Peace.